behind the scenes of Alice in Wonderland.
Like just kidding. Necessity is the mother of invention.
Every year the fourth grade puts on a musical. This year we've chosen to do Alice in Wonderland. And when we get started, I always talk to them about how a musical is not necessarily just about singing and dancing and acting. So we talk about the backstage stuff that you don't really see, but is very important.
Green and the red backdrop.
It's the fourth graders who are making this all happen. They're the Alices, the stagehands, everything. So the stagehands, they have shifts. Sometimes some people will bring on the little pieces you can see in the front, like the waves and the mushrooms. And then we have people carrying the large back scenes in and out. And that's a really important job because otherwise nobody would really know what it would look like. We have the lights crew who make sure it all comes together to make sure nothing looks weird or off. And then we have the sound crew who make sure all the music gets played when needed, the microphones are on, everything sounds just right so the entire audience can hear it.
What foot do you start on? Left. If you are bumping into your neighbor, you're doing it wrong. My goal is for this production to be completely student run.
Mic 1 is Alice. Yeah. Tweedledee and Alice. It has a repeat for some reason, but I don't know why.
That's because there are two scenes that have Alice 1 in it.
Yeah.
So it goes Alice, Tweedledee, Alice.
A lot of this is taking it and taking the technical aspect where they have to learn what everything is, from plugging everything in, setting all the mics up, but the whole component of all is to make sure that they actually are figuring out how things go in and out.
Do I do it now?
Well, you have to change it to 11. I have to change it to 12 now because we skipped 11.
Yeah, unless you're being pressured, but you don't have to be pressured on the stage. You just have to try and remember.
My favorite thing about this is just playing the music. I just like I like it. It's fun, and I kind of have stage fright, so I have an important job, but I'm not performing. I'm just playing music.
Yeah, I have stage fright too, so that's why. If I didn't get this job, I would have just freaked out.
All the kids get involved in making the art for it, the backdrops, the props, some of the costumes, and we also let the kids decide on what some of them will look like. They generally design them completely themselves. Me and Ms. Stroik, the artistic director, don't make those decisions for them.
It's my job to make sure that nothing wrong gets happened, none of the scenes are missing a backdrop, nothing is wrong. It's my job to also make sure everybody's in the right place at the right time, that everything's running smoothly and working.
This year we have the issue with the rabbit hole. How do we get it to look like we're falling through a rabbit hole? So the kids came up with the idea of scrolling a piece of paper and doing it with a black light and the glow-in-the-dark stuff. That was not Ms. Stroik and I's idea. The kids came up with that. So I love that we're able to use their creative juices and their creative ideas to really make them come to life because they really own the show at that point.
Even if you're not in the front the entire time, it's great because you know you're contributing to the play as a whole. And then at the end when you go out and bow, it's like a really big feeling of importance and belonging.